Just 70 miles per hour. Those are really strong winds that can do a lot of damage on their own. Keeping in mind all of the heavy rain we're now pouring on top of that already saturated soil, that can uproot trees very, very easily. So I think we will have likely widespread damage through parts of northern Jefferson County. That is one of the doors to the sanctuary. Now, if we come back over to where I am, I have half of the other door to the sanctuary. So incredibly strong winds came through here just west of Argyle. A warm front has moved through, but you see along that line of stronger storms, a cold front is what is sparking those up. So the warm front was important because it laid down all of the extra heat and energy. 84 degrees right now in Madison. So when that cold front moves through, it has a lot of fuel, and the cold front will act as a spark to ignite more of those strong storms. Snow type is very important with this system. You can see I've made a nice little snowman here, which is great for all of those kids who are off of school today. But that's not good for the road conditions because all of this will pack down very easily on the road. Closely at Columbia County right here. This is an hour loop of SkyTracker HD. You can see how that cooler air has slowly been moving in, and Columbia County has gradually seen that transition from rain to a little bit of wintry mix and then eventually to snow. So we will all continue to see that. It almost looks like a dollhouse. You can see some of those rooms in the upstairs of the Village Bar Supper Club. Now, this is a really popular spot here in Keeler. Looked at some of the reviews online. People said you always need a reservation here because this is always a packed place. It's going to be one of the hottest days of the year here in southern Wisconsin. We're going to be in the mid-90s later this afternoon. So fittingly, I'm in one of our news cars. It is currently a toasty 131.5 degrees. So today this is acting as the first alert kitchen. Probably won't be snowing as you're headed out on the roads or maybe headed out on that dog walk early tomorrow morning, but will still be some slick spots out there. Of hair, that's 60 microns. So these are teeny tiny little particles of smoke that are in our atmosphere, and that is why it's so dangerous to inhale, because that can actually get past your nose hairs and get into your lungs.
From 15 News.
We're enjoying a nice Monday evening out there. Here's a live look over Camp Randall where Marcus is. Looking off towards the west, you can see some clouds mixing in, but also notice around the clouds that sky is looking just a touch hazy. You might have noticed that through the day today, or maybe with the sunset last night or as the moon was rising last night. A little bit of haze out there. Yes, that is some wildfire smoke that is mixing into our atmosphere, but good news, it is all in the upper levels of the atmosphere. So you can see how those upper level winds coming in out of Canada is moving that smoke down into the Great Lakes region. It's especially dense up into far northern Wisconsin and northern Minnesota near Lake Superior. Lighter amounts of smoke in the upper levels of our atmosphere in southern Wisconsin. Good news, though, as we go through the next few days, that smoke should stay farther up in the atmosphere, so it's not low enough to impact our air quality. So I don't think we'll have any concerns about that as we go through the next few days. So what are we watching next? Some rain chances back in the forecast for tomorrow, especially later in the day. Let's talk about the details here. A few showers, maybe a rumble of thunder possible in the morning. I think most of that holds off until we get into the afternoon as we have a little bit more energy to work with then. Not expecting anything severe though. Maybe some thunderstorms producing some heavier downpours. If you get a couple storms rolling through, you might get over an inch of rain in a quick amount of time. But I think most of us will just get some moderate amounts of rain from those spotty storms and showers tomorrow. Here's a system we're watching up near International Falls. Low pressure there. A little bit of a surface trough is sparking up some of those storms and showers in northern Wisconsin. All of that slowly shifts south as we go through the overnight hours and then arrives for Tuesday morning. But again, everything should be pretty spotty and I think mostly dry for Tuesday morning. So as you're getting out on the roads for that morning commute, there may be a spotty shower or two, but better chances of that as we go into the afternoon. This is when we could have some of those thunderstorms developing as well. So we have more heating in the atmosphere to work with. That does linger through at least the early evening hours and all begins to move out as we go Tuesday night into early Wednesday. Could have a stray shower or two sticking around for early Wednesday morning. Also a little bit of fog for that Wednesday morning commute possible. Then things do clear out as we go through the rest of Wednesday. Your forecast for tomorrow, though, for Tuesday, temperatures start off in the 60s, warm into the upper 70s and lower 80s. That's where most of us will stay through the day. 80 is our expected high in Madison, again, with those best rain chances during the afternoon. So keep that rain jacket handy if you're out and about tomorrow afternoon. Again, stray shower possible on Wednesday. I think most of the day is dry. We're also cooler into the middle 70s. We'll stay pretty comfortable Thursday, Friday, and into Saturday. Sunshine. Temperatures get warmer as we go into early next week.